If you are making, let's say you're making 80,000 and you marry a woman making 30,000, you need a damn prenup. And so many men just jump into the hole and they're scared to ask the woman for the damn prenup.
Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. At this point, man, you guys already know the deal. We're on the track to 10K, man. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Let's hit that intro. Shout out to the guy Yusuf. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I believe, depending on where I upload this video, Yusuf has sent me a boatload of videos, to be honest with you. Him and Ibrahim sent me a whole lot of videos, man. So I'm trying to get through all of them, and then I'm trying to get to everybody else that sent me videos too, man. I appreciate y'all. Keep sending them to my email, man, so that way I can keep reacting to the heat. This video right now is with a lead attorney, man. The lead attorney, TLA, man. I love this guy's content, man. I've been a pretty consistent watcher at this point. Sometimes his videos is kind of too long. I'm seeing some videos be like an hour or something, his streams and stuff. But I try to watch anytime I can, right? But let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this.
Let's talk about the criteria you have when it comes to women. What do you want in terms of? Okay, so I was asking you if you like professional, working class. Are you a captain? Save them. I don't know how else to put it. Like, what do you like? Do you like to deal with professional women? Do you prefer blue collar women, or what is your preference?
What's a blue collar woman?
I would say probably.
I've never heard that.
No, I'm trying to, because I'm going to ask you about blue collar men. So I would characterize a blue collar man, probably 75,000 or less, or average Joe. So a blue collar woman probably would make. They say there's no pay inequity or inequality, excuse me. So I would say a woman probably making, I would say 50,000 or less.
Yeah, here's the thing. All right. It's kind of different answers, but it's kind of the same answer. I will go out on a date and I don't have any salary requirements. You could be making 40,000 and I'll go on a date with you. You could be making.
Before he goes on a whole spiel, right? I wanted to say something that I feel like a lot of women need to hear. The 2 or 3 women who are watching this video and stuff, right? We're not you guys, all right? Like, I want to make that very clear. Men are not women, all right? It's pushed now. Well, I'm not gonna say it's pushed. Women usually look to date up, right? They usually try to see how much money this guy has, right? They usually, like, I will give women this. They have a whole chart of things that they find attractive in a man, right? Being height, weight, how muscular, all that stuff they are. Of course, I guess that all falls under looks in some type of way. Are they friendly? Are they masculine? Finances. All that stuff goes into what a woman looks for in a dude, right? So when she's asking these questions like salary requirements, like, what are you talking about, Slim? Slim, no dudes, most dudes, I'm not gonna say because it's not clear cut, and there's gonna be some stupid person that's gonna be like, oh, but I know. Shut the hell up. All right, shut up. For the most part, though, most dudes are looking for the yams, right? At least I am. Right, but when I say the yams, I mean the looks, the physicals. All right, that's why you see a lot of dudes out here messing with broke joints, right? Because they look good. She tried to say, I don't know if you're a save them and stuff like that, and I would have been like, listen, what do you mean save them? Rich joints can be hoes. Joints with a lot of money can be hoes. Why are you acting like a joints with a lot of save a hoe? Like, what are you saying, that only hoes are broke? Right? Oh, hoes are the ones that are broke? No, man. Look, there's rich hoes. There's rich hoes out there. We all know, right? Look at the city girls. They're making good money. Meg Thee Stallion making good money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what makes them hoes? Listen, I don't know. Their body count might not be high, but the way they present themselves and they push themselves, there's no way in hell their body counts is low, right? Unless they're faking. Either way, just the mere fact that you're trying to push the street culture out there, I'm gonna just call you a hoe just off the street, right? just off the strength, man. Because you keep pushing this Tatiana music and arts out there, right? For the masses, for the youth to embolden and receive the Tatiana energy and stuff, right? So I'm just gonna call you Jose, but we don't care about money, son. We just care about the looks. That's all. Are you peaceful and you look good, son? And can you give the mean sloppy toppy? That plays a huge role too, because some of these joints that look good, you pull her to the crib, she's like, yeah, I don't give head.
What?
When a girl says she doesn't give head, when I tell you, when the joint says she don't give head, son, it's like Slim, especially if you have no butt, it's like, okay, you have no butt, all right? You have no butt, you don't have that much chest, but I don't really care as much about the chest as I care for the butt. You look cool in the face, or you look good in the face. Now you tell me you don't give head? Oh, you too good to give head? Huh? You better than all the other girls out here giving head and stuff, right? And then I also have to think in my head, like, have you given head to other people? You just don't want to give head to me. So what's up? What about my opinion, right? Why are you discriminating against my opinion? Listen, I'm about to go on a whole rant, so let's get back into this before I start causing ruckus.
With you could be making 140,000, 240,000. I don't care. I don't really care. Maybe is that the answer to the question?
Okay, so you're saying you don't have any requirement. Do you have an educational requirement? Do they have to have a GED, or can they be without a GED, or do you prefer a woman that has a degree or no degree? Is there?
Here's the thing. Let me be very precise, because I know I don't want young men to misunderstand it. If you are making over six figures as a man, and you marry a woman who's making 40 grand, you are asking for trouble, right? You're in a hole. Now, you can get a ladder that will get you out of that hole. The problem is, most of you get down in that hole and you don't want to get your ladder. And the interesting thing is that you get down in the hole, you don't get the ladder. You know you need the ladder, but you don't get the ladder because you're scared to get the ladder. Because you don't want the woman to see you with the ladder. What is the ladder?
You don't get the.
I hear some feedback.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
The ladder is a prenup. All right. The ladder is a prenup. If you are making, let's say you're making 80,000 and you marry a woman making 30,000, you need a damn prenup. And so many men just jump into the hole and they're scared to ask the woman for the damn prenup. Because they think it's going to work out and they don't need it. But usually, if I'm going to be honest, they don't want to have a discussion. They don't want to have an argument. Kim is exactly right. Kim Riley is exactly right. So I can marry a woman who's making 40,000 and put myself deep in a hole, but I will have a ladder to get out. All right. See, this is what I hear from.
So we got back and forth. People are going to have their opinions about this. Did you have a prenup when you married?
I didn't.
You wish you had?
No.
Okay.
She didn't screw me on the divorce, thank the Lord. But she didn't screw me.
Okay. So
all right, so that's the end of the video and stuff, and it's weird, attorney not having a prenup right before, especially knowing how much money you about to make, bro. That is woo. Okay, so I guess the conversation is basically just trying to figure out, what if you make a certain amount, are you willing to mess with a certain amount and like make less than you, I guess, right? And what he said makes a lot of sense, right? And I push for prenups, man. I push for prenups very heavy. Me and my girl, me and my wife, we have a prenup, right? Because if situations go down, I want to keep this stuff. You feel me? I want to keep the dinero. You feel me? Because situations can get nasty, right? A lot of people usually go into marriages thinking everything's gonna be happy-go-lucky, right? And that's the way you're supposed to go into a marriage. Let's be honest. That's the way you're supposed to go into a marriage. But there'll be situations that happen that you don't know the future, right? You see I think the divorce rate is 50%, or I think it's a little bit less now. I'm not sure. I think the divorce rate is a little bit less than 50% now. It used to be 50%. That's the thing that people used to be pushing. But the reason why I think it's less now, because less people are getting married, right? And I feel like the people who are getting married, for the most part, are people who are like really like, sure, this is the person I want to be with and I want to stay with. At least that's what I think. I could be 100% wrong though, but I'm usually not though. But when it comes to these type of situations, you need the prenup. You need to save your money. Both parties need to save their money, because you won't be surprised. You won't be surprised. Like, the girl might end up making more money than the dude, and then that not having the prenup might negatively affect her, right? There's times that girls have to pay, alimony and all that. So I don't know about alimony, but they definitely have to sometimes pay a large sum to the significant other who's a guy. You feel me? But I feel like prenups at the end of the day is an absolute necessity, right? Any girl that gets upset about a prenup, son, automatically you should break up with her. Why don't you want a prenup? Oh, because watch out, because there's gonna be a lot of women who's going to try to use their little sexy and their box, their glistening, beautiful, warm, moist box, to try to sway you down, right? But you stay strong. Don't let the man downstairs destroy you and make you say other stuff, because that dude downstairs will lie to you, unless if he tells you to cheat. If he tells you to cheat, do it. If the girl looks attractive. If the girl looks, don't do it. Don't be like, listen, you're stupid. You just want to get put into everything. But if the girl looks very attractive, you feel like you're not going to get another opportunity like this, you better do it. You better make sure she look better than your wife, right? So if your wife sees, she'll be like, okay, yeah, he cheated. I'm mad, but that girl is bad though, so that means my husband's able to pull joints like that. I need to step my game out. I might need to hit the gym a little bit more, get a little, feel me? That girl is bad, son. She probably won't divorce you. She'll probably keep you. And she's like, hold up now, I can't let no other girl get this. Like, this guy I'm lucky to get this guy. Like, you feel me? Right? There's gonna be a lot of girls who watch that little part that I just said right now and be upset and be like, no, I don't want a guy who cheats. But listen, you do have a guy who cheats. Your guy's probably cheating on you right now. You have no clue. Or you do know and you're just lying to yourself. Either way, it is what it is. They're definitely probably cheating on you, right? But as far as like the prenup, like I said, any girl who tries to use their box or any type of, or guilt you into saying like, oh no, we have to keep it. Like we no prenups. Are you saying that our relationship is gonna mess up in the future? You don't know, son. You don't know what happens. People break up all the time. I'm on your first person that you've ever been with. You probably thought that other person before me, or the multiple other people before me, you thought they were going to be the ones, but they weren't, right? You feel like, okay, now you feel like, okay, I'm the one, right? All right, cool. But we don't know what's going to happen. You see how much divorce courts get freaking nasty, bro. And I'm not talking about like sexual nasty, because that would make it kind of fun, right? It'd be like, oh wow, okay, we're going to divorce court. I'm about to get something. That would be exciting, right? But it's not that type of nasty. It's the bad type of nasty. The nasty that you don't want, right? And usually ends up spending a lot of money on lawyers, right? And I listen to TLA because he's a divorce lawyer, right? So I'm pretty sure he's seen a whole lot of nasty divorces, right? And let's be honest with you, divorce lawyers love to extend these freaking courts, the joints, because I mean they get paid handsomely. They get paid a lot, and guess who pays them? The husband, right? Even if the woman's getting divorced, most of the time they get the lawyer fees push towards the man. So it's a lot of drawbacks of getting married as a man. I'll be honest with you. You got to really think about, like, if this girl the right person, are you willing to be with this person? And if you are willing to be with the person, like I said many times before, get the prenup. It gives you safety, and it gives her safety too, right? It gives her safety. Most prenups usually have a little clause in there, but if you're gonna get the prenup, make sure it has no cheating. There's not a cheating clause in there, right? Because that's how they get you. They be like, yo, if he cheats, I get to get half the money. Oh, no, because you know you're gonna cheat. If you know you're gonna cheat, get that. But it's gonna be hard to fight that one, right? Because that's one of those ones, I don't know, you gotta be a smooth talker to get out of that one, because most girls are gonna be like, why don't you want to put the cheating thing in there, right? Do you think you're gonna cheat? You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like, oh damn, like, what do I say? Like, I can't say like, yeah, I'm gonna cheat and stuff like that, right? If you're like me, you would though. No, I'm bluffing like hell. I wouldn't say that. I'd like to keep my cheating a secret. And you guys are probably wondering, like, my wife doesn't know I'm cheating. No, because she doesn't watch my videos, right? In fact, I advise her not to watch my videos. I say it's boring, it's stupid, stuff like that. I talk about women accountability. And, women, when you hear accountability, it's like, oh, accountability? Oh my God. So, automatically, she doesn't want to watch any of my videos, right? So definitely I can speak about this freely, and I have to worry about it and continue to cheat. It's freaking beautiful. beautiful. It's great. It's grand. It's really, really grand, right? But like I said, man, it's the best way to protect yourself, protect protect the money, right? And like I said, a lot of these athletes, all these guys that go into these marriages not getting prenups, and a lot of these guys, their whole life has been balling, like basketball, football, baseball, any of the sports. They've been playing soccer. Their whole life has been the sport, right? So when it comes to getting married, I feel like a lot of the street smarts is not really there. They've been focusing so much on the sports and their craft that they haven't really been out there. Most of the time they've been sheltered, because from a young age, a lot of these people know that they're going to the league, right? So they've been sheltered their whole life, and so many joints have been throwing the poon at them left and right that they can't even think straight, right? It's like vag overload, right? They can't even think straight, son. They don't even, and they feel like they're the man because they've been a man their whole life. So they just don't feel like they're the girl that they finally decide to marry. They probably look at the girl like, this is a privilege for you. You have just been blessed with the opportunity to marry me, a guy that so many women want, right? So they, most of the time, they think like they're not gonna divorce me, right? Even if I have older, they're not gonna want to divorce me, and they're not gonna want to take half. No. You are mistaken. She's gonna take you for everything, right? That's why a lot of these guys, look at Kevin Garnett, got divorced, boom, she's just got him for so much, man. Like, it's freaking ridiculous, man. These situations are real, they're legit, man. Prenups are strong, definitely do it. All right, or marry a woman that makes more than you, then don't get a prenup. It's up to you. But keep in mind, if the woman makes more than you, she's going to let you know she makes more than you. So there's going to be a level of respect that you are not going to receive, son. But hey, everybody makes their decisions, man. But that's all I got to say on that, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure in those likes. Definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you got to buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me. Description box below. That's all I got to say. Peace and blessings. You ugly mofos. And I'm out.